Welcome back to Bransford Webs and another looking good list video. Sorry there was no video last week, but our ace director and camera person Sarah was stuck in the snowy heights of Redditch and couldn't get out of her house. So yeah, so snow's all cleared now. It's actually a really nice mild day here in Bransford at the moment. A little bit showery, but nice January weather really. So we've come to a section of the nursery called Little Doll this week to show you parts of our crop of Irism and Bowles mauve. So we grow these 2 litre plants under this low tunnel. That just keeps the worst of the winter weather off it, keeping the plants on the drier side. But whilst at the same time, as you can see, the sides and the ends are completely open, it's keeping the plants nice and hard, so when they go into plant areas they'll survive well and look well under covered areas. So what you're getting is a nice 2 litre, good chunky plant. Sarah can zoom in there, plenty of breaks on the plants. It's been top dressed with an additional fertiliser back in the autumn, as irisms are generally very hungry plants. We've got a well branched plant. The first flower spike is just coming up there, so with this mild weather, if it continues, I'd imagine within the next week there'll be a bit of colour showing. Odd plants in the tunnel are showing a little bit of colour at the moment. And then we've got more and more buds coming around the corner. So once that starts flowering, that's going to flower right the way through the season. So we'll head back a little bit just to the back of the car, look at a few more things that are looking good this week. So we're at the end of January now, going into February, and the HTA's plant of the month of February is camellias. So we work closely as a partner nursery with Mount Congreve Nurseries over in Southern Ireland. They've got a great, fantastic ericaceous gardens over there, and on the back of that we've got some fantastic varieties of camellias, azaleas, rhododendrons and other acid-loving plants. So this is their 4 litre spec on a camellia. As you can see, nicely branched and very, very heavily budded plants. If I just spin it around there, the first buds are just about to pop out into showing some colour. They've been grown out over in Southern Ireland, and are February's plant of the month in the HTA. And that's the 4 litre spec. And then just for a smaller, sort of more pick-up line spec, they do this 1.5 litre plant as well. Again, nice, decent shaped plant, lovely dark glossy leaves. And again, plenty of bud in there. Not quite as advanced stage with the bud as the 4 litres. Probably from a younger plant, not as advanced, but looking nice again. We'll be showing colour in the next month or so. So on to some of the plants that we've got looking good on the nursery here at Bransford. We showed you some hebes the other week. I think we showed you Caledonia and Silver Dollar and such like. So the pixies are also online now as well. Made famous by us here at Bransford, but pink and purple pixie, both lovely 2 litre bushy well branched plants, looking good, still with their characteristic coloured coordinated pots, which really does make them fly off the benches in garden centres and remain a good garden centre favourite plant. We've got a couple of dianthus that are looking good as well at the moment. Tickled pink, this has been overwintered under polythene, but again it's a lovely stocky 1.5 litre plant this time. Showing some colour and masses of bud as well following through, so you've got some really good shelf life with that. Although it's cold, there's still some nice scent on it as well, and it'll keep going, giving impulsive sales in the plant area. Also, we've got the first small batch online now of Dianthus Memories, which we introduced to the garden centre market last year, and for every plant sold there's a donation to the Alzheimer's Society as well. This actually won the best new plant at the HTA National Plant Show back in 2011 as well. Really is a good garden variety and will repeat flower and a heavy, heavy scent on it. So, talking here with the HTA plant of the month for February, but we are still just in January, and the plant of the month was primulas. So here's our selection online at the moment. We've got a couple more varieties which I think should be ready by next week, so I'll show you on next week's video. But for the time being, we've got Frosty Mauve, which is this lovely shades of mauvey blue colours. We've got the Primlet, 4 of the colours there, there's 3 or 4 more colours in the mix. And then we've also got Apple Blossom on the end there, which is this lovely apple blossomy pink flowers on there. And they're looking great at the moment. So last couple of things. First of all, pulmonary blue enzyme, which I think we showed you a couple of weeks ago. But really pushing up more and more bud now. The plants are getting chunkier and chunkier. I mean, if Sarah can zoom in again there, there's plenty of bud really coming up there. So good shelf life on that. And that vivid blue flower really does stand out in the plant area at this time of year when you haven't really got that sort of colour doing anything. It really makes a good show and good bench end promotion. And last but not least, but favourite this time of year, hellebores. So I've got this lovely 1 litre long tom pot of Niger. The lovely pure white flowers are really set off at this time of year again. And as soon as you get a slight bit of sun, that flower really shines out in the plant area and in someone's garden as well. So if you pop back next week, hopefully we don't have any more snow and Sarah's not snowed in. We'll be back next week with another Looking Good List video. Thanks for watching.